Teachers are more than £5,000 a year worse off under the Conservatives, Labour has claimed. Labour's analysis claimed that teachers are more than £5,000 worse off in real terms compared with 2010 as a result of the public sector pay squeeze. Shadow Education Secretary Angela Rayner said the failure of average wages to keep up with inflation had contributed to a crisis in teacher recruitment and retention. But officials at the Department for Education said there were more teachers than ever before. If wages had risen in line with CPI inflation, the mean salary paid to teachers in England would have risen from £34,800 in 2010 to almost £40,500 in 2016 instead of the actual figure of £35,100, according to Labour's analysis. Ms. Rayner said, "It is no surprise that schools are facing a crisis in teacher recruitment and retention when the government has handed teachers a real terms pay cut year after year. These stark figures show that the average teacher is now thousands of pounds worse off than they were in 2010, and the government's plans to continue with the public sector pay cap will only make matters worse." The 1% cap on pay increases is set to take the mean average salary for 2017 to £35,451, whereas inflation-linked rises would mean a £41,470 wage. Chris Keats, General Secretary of the NASU Union, told The Observer that teachers were struggling to make ends meet. The latest statistics indicate that more than a quarter are having to rely on credit cards, overdrafts and payday loans to make ends meet every month, and many new and recently qualified teachers are unable to afford to rent or buy a home, she said. A Department for Education spokesman said, "There are now more teachers in our schools than ever before, 15,500 more since 2010. Overall, the number of new teachers entering our classrooms outnumbers those who retire or leave. We take teacher recruitment very seriously, which is why we are investing £1.3 billion up to 2020 to continue to attract the best and brightest into teaching and have given head teachers freedom over teacher pay, including the ability to pay good teachers more." Officials pointed out that teachers had benefited from the repeated increases in the personal allowance, handing an income tax cut of more than £1,000 to a basic rate taxpayer,